What's everybody's Just Shake Reviews, and behind me is a beautiful, well, depending on what you call a 2013 Scion FRS, but those in Japan and ones a newer model are called the Toyota 86. What the heck is that? For every car enthusiast ever, everybody knows what this car is, so I'm not gonna. So for those who already know, skip. I want to say a few minutes down. No, I want to let you just want to review, then say it. I don't really care. FRS is it's a front engine rear-wheel drive sport car made by Toyota. Now let me ask yourself, back in 2013, Toyota didn't make it a sport car. They had the Celica, but they got rid of that. So they needed a new sport car, and they just bought 16% of Subaru. So they went to Subaru and said, hey, do you want to take your hybrid V6 and put it in a sport car? Subaru's like, no. They're all about making all-wheel drive performance cars with all their V6 and stuff like that. So Subaru came, Toyota asked Subaru, hey, can we take your boxer engine you just made and shove it in a car? And Subaru went with that. Now, some interesting stuff that people didn't know. The FRS is, yes, it's a FRS, but there's also a Subaru counterpart called the BRZ. Most people know about this. What people don't know is it's basically the exact same car. Toyota doesn't do anything different to the car, and they're virtually identical. So what makes it Toyota and what makes it Subaru besides the badge? One thing. Transmissions, the only thing is the transmission. It is from a Lexus IS 300. That's it. They modify it. Everything else is Subaru. The engine, the technology, well, I think Toyota provides their own technology, so it says Toyota and not Subaru. But I'm sure you can modify this kit to say Subaru if you want to. They changed up the look of everything. That's it. Everything mechanically, it's all Subaru. So people who buy the cars, you have two choices. What group you want to be part of? Toyota, which consists of besides all the old enthusiasts, the cars from that time was this. People bought this, so if you like being part of the club, you can do that. I would probably go with the Subaru BRZ because during that time, you didn't just have this car, you didn't have that in the BRZ. You had the Impreza STI, you had some other two versions of it, a lot of really cool cars on there. So there was more history and stuff like that, more bigger group with more being club want to. But you just do what you want. A lot of people buy the car just to buy the car. It's up to you. Me personally, I like to have more people I can relate to, so I always buy when I'm looking at the same car, which car can relate to more people. You know what I mean? Kind of how I am. Now, some specs. This doesn't make that much power. It makes about 160. It has been tuned by my buddy Morgan. We're going to go over every single thing about this car. And about it for our history. One thing that a lot of people don't know, I tried to look up where the fact is, so I don't know if this is where the fact is, but for every like 10,000 FRSs made, there's only like 3,000. There's only like 3,000 BRZs. And that's because Toyota owns 16% of Subaru, so they get to make more than Subaru. They did that on purpose. So, but in my opinion, the BRZ is much better. It seems to be more enthusiast car. However, the new second gen that's coming out soon is a whole lot, supposedly supposed to be a whole lot better. Don't know, haven't got my hands on it. I think I've seen the car, but haven't got my hands on it yet. Alright, without further ado, let's do a walk around this. There is a lot more history, I'm sure, on this car, but I've been wanting to review this car for a while, so let's just get to it. Alright, check out this front end. Now, this funny thing, the naming 86 comes from an old Corolla called the GT86, called the AT86. I don't really know much about the car. I just know that's what it's named after. For those who know, who go on fanboy, I will review that car, and when I review the car, so then we'll talk about history then. For now, all the fanboys, please, in the comments, don't get mad at me for not knowing what a certain car is. If you want to, you can put it in there, but don't get mad at me. Okay, let's get on this. So, what have you done?
So basically it's just got catless headers on there, catless front pipe, full exhaust, and
Nice.
intake and tune.
Damn, that's awesome. I love the headlights. That is really, really cool. That's the thing Toyota was doing back then in my car. They would, to emboss, to make it more sharper, they would cut it out, the headlight shape, and put it like in a little, to make it more aggressive. It's a really pretty car. And my favorite aspect of the car is the fact it doesn't look like anything else. It doesn't look boring. You know what I mean? Whereas back then, let's be honest, Toyota made some boring cars. And oh, this is cool. So I see these are kind of back. Did it come like this? The grill was kind of the back kind of like design.
Yeah. The only thing I added up here was the front lip and the fog light.
That is nice. Now, does that use for any, besides look, is that used for anything like aerodynamics or anything, or is it just for looks?
Yeah, it was mostly just for looks.
Because in racing, that really helps. And you got a, did it come like this, or did you?
Wrapped hood, wrapped the trunk, did the spoiler, and the tail lights.
That's awesome. You need to change your wheels.
Yeah, it needs wheels.
I find it funny how much similar this color is to my car. Do you know the color code?
I don't know the color code. I just know it's a pearl white.
Okay, that's different. Mine's non-pearl. So basically, the difference between it is a pearl. I do like it. I'm glad you changed the taillights. Now, now these are completely different from the ones before, correct? Or are they?
Right, they are completely different than the factory tails.
Dang, that's much better. A lot of people did this because, let's be honest, BRZ had LED taillights before Toyota did it. And you know why? Toyota's all about safety, and if they're not sure if it's going to work, they don't do it. This is kind of how they are. I do like the bottom lip right there. That is really, really cool. And that's a cool. Now that came on the car. The little diffuser light.
Yeah, the light did.
That is cool. So the reason why they did that was they wanted to model off airplanes and stuff like that, and also copy those supercars and Ferraris and stuff like that, just to give the car more of an oomph to it, which I think is cool because you can't get that unless you buy a Ferrari. And not just any Ferrari, $1 million Ferrari. So, would you rather have a $20,000 sport car? Well, how much was it? Was it 13, 20?
When I bought it used, I only paid $10,500.
Damn!
And that was at 68,000 miles.
Dang, that. I feel bad. I feel bad because I would assume this car has gone up. So.
Yeah, it's gone way up.
So, in my opinion, the reason why this car is really not really one selling well, because they haven't done anything to it in the past 10 years. It's a great car, but let's be honest, it was the same car, didn't do anything different for like 10 years. They added some things, but really, I don't think power change has changed any. It's a slow car, but it's okay because it's still a great car for what it is. And I believe the same as well. I do like the doors though. This is really cool. I like your sticker. That is awesome. I'm probably gonna get perverted comments in the comments, but I don't care. Alright, this is, dang. So to open up the hood, where's that at?
Down to the bottom left.
Yeah. Right.
Here, I'll get it. It's down by the kick panel.
It is weird place. Damn, I can already see that cool interior. That is cool.
Don't ask me about the cut airbox. The previous owner did that.
Why?
I have no idea.
Does that do anything?
When I bought the car, it was already cut open.
So just like, eh.
I just haven't gotten around to buying a new box.
Is that factory though? I don't think that's factory, the airbox.
No, it's not. That is a Gretty box on there.
That is awesome. Toyota, who are you fooling? Toyota and Super, no. So people who don't know, people think that Toyota made this engine with Subaru. They did not. This is not a Subaru. This is not Toyota. This is a Subaru engine. That thing down there in the transmission, that is Toyota. So it says, oh my God, it says Subaru everywhere. Goes to show you who made this car.
Even the brake calipers say Subaru.
Oh my God. This reminds me of the Nissan, the Lamborghini Diablo. The headlights were from a Nissan. And they put a little carbon fiber lip to cover up the fact it said Nissan on it. Yeah, I just find it funny. I'd probably still buy the car though. Let's be honest, it's a Lamborghini.
Right.
And now everything is Audi, so it's like, do you really care now? Okay, that's a weird place to put the battery. I don't know why they put it over there. Is that hard to get it in and out when you're working on?
It's actually pretty easy.
Interesting. We don't need to show it, but that's cool. I do like so the thing people who don't know about boxer engines, the reason why they're called boxer is, so a normal engine, you have different displacements. They go up and down. Not this. This is literally, if you can see it, is split sideways, and they box. The pistons almost look like they're hitting each other, but they're timed just right so they don't do that. So I think that's made for a smaller capacity, more horsepower, better fuel economy. Is that why they do that?
That you get a lower center of gravity in the motor.
But don't they have problems?
They do.
So let's move into the interior and we can talk about those problems. Sweet. Hello. I feel so weird being in someone else's car. You know what I mean? I did it every single week and I felt nothing of it. Now it feels kind of weird. Sweet. Oh, I'll eat that red. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Have not driven a manual in a while. I have a Jeep though. Okay.
Nobody else has ever driven this.
It's gonna be fun. Alrighty. I would go through the infotainment, but is it really worth it?
There ain't really nothing there. You got radio, CD, and Bluetooth.
Okay, then really cool interior. I love the way this is designed. I love what you've done with it. Really, everyone who gets these cars really they make the interior an art piece. You know what I mean? They always do. They always make like an art piece inside their car. I have a friend who did it as a space theme, and I really like that. Well, guys, I'm gonna put you on my head for a sec so I can talk more without holding the. That thing sounds good. That sounds good. Alrighty, I kind of just want to get to drive the car. So let's do that. Sweet. Now, if I've heard, this is the easiest car to drive manual.
It's pretty easy. It's forgiving.
Let's see. Believe that's first. This is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's first.
It's so weird because it doesn't stay. In my Jeep, it stays. Sorry. That's
you only got to be probably about 1,000, 1,200 RPM.
Yeah, sorry about that. Clutch is weird. I could barely feel the clutch. That was a weird clutch. I'm so used to my Jeep. My Jeep's clutch, the way it's made, it feels like you really are pulling something. Whereas this, you don't really feel like you're doing that. Should I do pulls, or are they going to be bugged that I do pulls in this thing?
That's up to you.
Ooh, this is a rear-wheel drive, right?
It is.
If you don't mind. like the way this corners. I love the way this corners. Whoa. I like the way this drives. This drives very, very similar to your GT, except for one major thing. The drivetrain makes a very, very, very big difference. It almost feels kind of like a mid-engine. The only difference is the weight. Mid-engine cars I've driven, they feel everything is in the back. So everything is like a pendulum. With a rear-wheel drive car, everything feels it's in the back, but you have the weight in the front. So it's kind of interesting. I love the way this car is designed. Do you know if the new one is that mid-engine? I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's just got the 2.4 instead of the 2.0.
Why? Make it a mid-engine. This car screams to be mid-engine. This is such a great car for mid-engine. And mainly because it's kind of like a... you know the Porsche, what's it called? The Cayman? This car very feels like body-wise, it feels very much like that. Now those Porsche companies say, that is not like a Porsche, it's nothing like a Porsche. I know people who are saying this, but I go by based on how cars are looking. No, it doesn't have all this engineering, but facts are facts. This feels like a Porsche. Body-wise, it's really interesting. I see why this car is so easy to drive on track. Do you try this car at all?
I don't do tracking, but it does do some mountain runs.
Dude, that's awesome. This car is so easy to drive. It's fun, but the only issue I have with it is it doesn't really feel engaging like your Mitsubishi. To me, I love the way that car drove. That really, it didn't really feel like anything. Well, anything else. What I like about this is feels kind of like the fun version of Japanese cars. You know what I mean? I think it has a Subaru Boxer. I reviewed a lot of cars, and let's face it, most of those Japanese cars are not really that much fun. They're just kind of like, you know what I mean? And that's mainly because of kind of the people who make them. Because the people who make them, they drive really like kind of how their personality. You know what I mean? Kind of like everything is safe, everything is perfect. You know what I mean? What I like about the Subaru is it's that Japanese fun vibe. You know what I mean? The let loose, have teenage let loose vibe. That's what I love about Subaru cars and the performance. They always feel that way. Toyotas don't feel that way, except for the old ones. I haven't really driven any of them, but I've heard that's what they're like. Have you driven any old Toyotas? Or they?
No, I have not.
Dang. Well, all the Toyotas I've driven, this one feels more fun, and that's mainly because the engine is not Toyota. To build a fun Toyota, you basically have to not include Toyota parts, which defines the whole purpose, but that's kind of how it is. The Supra, great car. What's the engine? BMW. There is, I had one car that's an exception. I kind of forget it. The RCF, for example, is a great car, but that car is kind of boring. I mean, it's a good car for what it is, but it's just not really engaging. Well, of course, you can't forget about the LFA, but who has $250,000 just lying around? You know what I mean? Do you? Do you mean? That's the only car that really is fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's sad because Toyota is such a great company. It used to be, everything about them was fun cars. Even the boring looking ones, they were still fun to drive. What happened was Toyota changed their mindset. They wanted to be more focused on safety and rather than performance. In my opinion, that loses their brandness. You know what I mean? When all you care about is safety, you're not a car brand. You're not a unique car brand. You're just the average car brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not adhering to people who like cars. You're adhering to people who just drive cars as a transportation and rather than the fun enjoyment of what cars are. You know what I mean? That's one thing Toyota needs to change. And the new Camry, that car's fun, but my issue with the car is it's not this. But the Camry's fun though. But that's, in my opinion, in all the new cars, that's the only one that's really fun. I've driven the new hatchback, and I haven't driven the manual yet, but I didn't like it. That CVT really hinders it so badly. The automatic version isn't a CVT, right?
No, it's not.
And that's what really separates this car from being too boring. Anytime Toyota puts a CVT, they ruin it. The Camry, it drives awesome. Why? Because it doesn't have a freaking CVT. What it does have? A regular transmission. Mazda's fun as hell. They're a CVT, but they're a mixture. They're CVT and regular, and they combine it to make it more still fun, but still CVT. Toyota, anyone who wants a CVT is basically just saying no fun. You know what I mean? It's like a personal chassis belt for the car. It's basically what that does. You're getting no fun out of that car no matter what you do. But that's one thing I like about this car. It's not like that at all. So what have you done to it? Besides everything, any plans to it?
Nothing really until for a few years before I end up putting the supercharger kit on there.
You're gonna supercharge it, oh god!
I want to get it up to the 300 to the wheels.
Oh boy, that's for as lightweight, as nimble this feels, that will be fast. That would be fast. Because my problem with this car, it's fun. It's just not as get up and go. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, guys. We're running low on power, so we're gonna do a few more pulls, and then we gotta. What's up, buddy? Just checking reviews here. So my camera battery died at that point, and I was gonna do a couple pulls, but the thing ended, and I only brought one battery because the other one was dead. Almost dead, but like 3%. I haven't done car reviews in a very, very long time. You guys know. I apologize. I've been busy with. I got a new job a few months ago, and so I've been doing that. Let's look. I'm graduating next semester at school. My photography's going up. I'm planning things, hanging out with family. The girl, a lot of stuff in my life right now. So, I'm real busy but I'm getting back new reviews for you guys. So, next time I'll be better. I do apologize. I know this is not the proper quality you guys deserve. I do apologize. I sometimes think not posting it, but you guys deserve a video. You guys haven't had a video in forever, and this is a really cool car. So, really post it. I apologize for not really getting it like I usually do. This car was really, really hard to do with the shifting gears. The way it was really loose, and I had a real difficult time. I want to do my best. I like to do my best to experience the car, but also do it safely. And this is one of those cars you really can get away from you. They're a fun car, but you could easily get in trouble and easily wreck it because rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive cars, they're fun to drive, but you have to be careful what you're doing with it because it can easily slip out of you because of that rear-wheel drive, where the drivetrain is. But yeah, it wasn't all that fast, but hey, it's a fun car and I really enjoy it. I mean, it's stupid to say that if I recommend it or not because it's let me refresh this first side. It's stupid to say whether really to ask the question whether or not I recommend it because it's obvious. This car is amazing. This car needs no recommendations. Any car person will tell you go buy this car. Everyone recommend. And anybody's like, what's a good card for car people? It's like FRS. What are you looking for? A sport car? FRS. Now a lot of people will ask for different types of cars and stuff like that, but FRS is one of the mainstream, most popular car culture car out there nowadays. Now, there are a lot of cars out there, but it's one of the most popular, especially with rocket body and all the mods you can do to it. And I have no idea what the car community is going to do with the new ones. I'm quite excited for it. I am looking forward to get my hands on one. I have no owners lined up yet. If anyone out there in the Georgia in the Atlanta area, that is in what's it called? Atlanta. The Atlanta Club. I am sorry. I am bad with names. I haven't done done anything car related in a very long time. But if you're in that big car club, it's called Drive Atlanta or. Hold on, I gotta look shit up. Daily Driven Atlanta. If anyone is in Daily Driven Atlanta with again new GT86 or FRS, please email me. Let me know. I will kill you a review, because that'll be awesome. And I'll be in this. And those who know, those who are new to the channel, I do all car reviews in this shuttle I like to use. That's mainly because I'm not insured, and a lot of these cars are expensive, and a lot of cars will be fast. It's just an easy way to keep myself safe, keep everyone safe, and I'm able to enjoy the car without doing anything too crazy. I know that's not how reviews go. I know that's not really a good experience on some cars, but I don't have insurance, and this is the best way to review cars, have my fun, and do it safely. So, those who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jake. I do car reviews for fun, and not necessarily to review cars for money. I just do it because I enjoy different experience in different cars. I will turn down a review I drive because I'm not about making a video, making money. I'm about experiencing the cars and driving different cars. And in my opinion, yes, you can experience cars with driving, right, doing riding shotgun, but you really don't get the full experience of car unless you drive it. Like anything else in the world. You gotta do it yourself to get that first-hand experience. You know what I mean? Alright, that's it for this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, my name is Jake. I do car reviews on YouTube for fun. And I'll see you guys next time. It's a pleasure getting back in the game. I have been wanting to do this getting back for a while. I've been really, really busy, like I said. And let's see, I'll put on a little too much. So I'm just gonna end it here. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be back into posting videos. I'm trying to do videos every single week, but I don't think I can. So possibly once a month, possibly every 2 weeks. I'm gonna do what I can, work a schedule for you guys. I'm just really, really busy right now, and I need to focus. I have other priorities I need to focus on. All right, that's it. Just Shake Review out.